Best places to see the sunset when you're visiting Madeira Beach. The first is going to be right across from John's Pass. There's a little public parking area. When I say public, though, I believe you still have to pay a hefty amount to park there. So Uber, walk, or whatever. But if you're going to be down there, it's like $20 a day or something, 20, $40 a day. But right across from John's Pass, if you're at John's Pass and you go across Golf Boulevard, the other side of the bridge, the drawbridge, there's on either side of John's Pass, there's these two little alcoves, piers, if you will, and they make a really nice area to view the sunset. You kind of can go all the way out into the water, if you will, and you're not on the beach, but you get a nice wide-angle view of the sunset there. Actually, sitting up on the bridge can be kind of cool, too. You've got a big view of the Gulf of Mexico from that whole little area there. Right across from John's Pass, on the bridge, on the two piers and whatnot, you'll get an amazing view. The next one is my personal favorite, which is Caddy's. Caddy's is a seafood restaurant. They've got like a bar on the bottom. They do have a bar up top too. I don't personally drink, but if you're into that, definitely the first floor is going to be cool for watching the sunset, having a drink, listening to music and whatnot. They do have valet as well, and there's a nice little area if you want to catch an Uber. You don't have to walk out on a golf and get hit by a car or something. But the upper deck of Caddy's is amazing for watching the sunset. If you got the kids and the family with you, you want to get some food, and really, just like the piers at John's Pass, you get a huge view of the Gulf of Mexico. You're nice and high up off the water as well. So highly, highly recommend Caddy's for watching the sunset while you're in town. If you are not looking to be around a bunch of people eating or drinking or whatever, going right onto the beach can be a good way to watch it as well. If you're going towards John's Pass from the Tom Stewart, or if you're coming right over John's Pass in the opposite direction, there is a good little spot that is gonna let you can park. You can use the pay to park areas and walk across Golf Boulevard. Caddy's does have one of those as well, but actually Madeira Beach is another great place to watch it. There's another video on the channel here. It's like about an hour, 45 minutes, an hour of just the sun setting and watching the sunset with some music laid over the top of it. This is the beach I'm referring to right now. There's a little boardwalk onto the beach, and typically there's not a ton of people. Depends on what time you come this time. If you come like spring break, or when it's not super hot but a little bit cooler, a lot of the northerners are down here, and it can get packed. But if you're visiting town at another time of the year, this is a really nice place to watch it. Now, the fourth, and I would say this is kind of the normie spot, or where everyone tends to go when they're in town. So you're going to have some trouble parking here. You're going to have a bunch of other people that are in town and going to this beach. This is across from the Speedway. Gulf Boulevard, kind of between, I want to say 140th and the Tom Stewart, kind of like right in the middle there. You're going to, that's where the gas station is. Everyone goes to this gas station. It's like the only gas station on the island. So right across the street from there, there's again a parking area. You do have to pay to park there, I believe. And it's not cheap, but you got like a good amount of parking space. You can drive right up onto the beach, park there, walk onto the beach, and watch the sunset. There's a couple hidden spots as well. If you walk up and down the beach from there, you're going to run into some unpopular spots. Not unpopular in that they're not good, but just unpopular in that people really don't like venture down too far. There's a lot of, like, the Trade Winds is over there, and a couple of hotels where people are guided to by, like, Hotels.com, and if you do any Googling or whatnot, they're going to tell you to go to these spots. So if you avoid those areas, then you'll have some privacy, but you're not really going to get a completely empty beach while you're down here. So the 4 best spots, the first one is the piers at Johns Pass, the bridge at Johns Pass. Right across the street from Johns Pass, there's a public parking spot that you do have to pay for. The second one is going to be Caddy's. That's my personal favorite. Caddy's, you can eat and watch it, which is always great. The next one is the beach access between Paddy's and Johns Pass. And again, there are like 2 or 3 parking spots there. You can park across the street. I may do another video on secret parking spots, but I feel like the locals here are going to come and find me if I start telling everyone where you can park for free in the area. Totally not by where I live. And then the 4th spot is across from the Speedway at between 140th and Tom Stewart. If you just Google Speedway while you're down here, and hopefully Joey's going to put some graphics right here of the Speedway and where it's located at. But if you Google Speedway, right across the street from Speedway is a huge parking area for good beach viewing, and you can definitely watch the sunset there. So if you got any other questions, please post them in the comments. Check out our other videos. We've got one on the best bars in the area. I'm going to do another best bars video because I didn't get the Johns Pass bars, and then there's a couple of, like, we'll call them dive bars down by Madeira Way and Tom Stewart that I didn't mention. But I was going for what kind of like what you would want if you were a tourist in the area. The other ones are really, really Madeira Beach, old school. Check out that video. Check out things you need to know when you're visiting, some safety tips and whatnot. And we will be trying to get some more videos out for you. I know we've been slacking here. Life got in the way. But if you come to Madeira, please be safe, have a good time, and I'll see you next week.